going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute, but got the 135 behind me, got some slightly warmer weather outside, so let's try and get some mods done to this thing. All right, guys, so we got the 135 out here, and this is something I've been wanting to do for a while, but if you come check these headlights out, see how yellow the DRLs are? Not a huge fan of those. They're also a little dim. So we're gonna get those swapped out today. So let me show you guys what we got. So I picked up some DRLs from Lux. These are actually pretty sweet. This should give me a few options for like how white or how blue or how yellow I want the DRLs to be. They're also supposed to be a lot brighter. So let's get these thrown in and see what we got. All right, guys, so this is super easy. Got the old halogen bulb out. Got to make sure this red gasket comes out with it. And we're gonna be swapping it for this entire piece here. As you can see here, we can choose what color you want the light to shine. And it goes from like a yellowish 5K, around the middle is like a bright white. Closer to the higher number is gonna be a blue. And then I believe 12K is like a purplish. So I gotta figure out what color I want this thing to be. Remember what I set it to so I can set the other side the same way. Get it thrown in. I think I'm gonna go white though. I think white's super clean, the car is white. All right, guys, so this is called a dip switch. Learned that being in IT. And so I decided to go with the 6300. So went up, down, up, up. Got the dip switch all set, so let's throw it in there. The crazy thing is, it looks like the whole light is on in there, but it's just the ring. And it's actually just the camera doing it that way. Let's see if I can. But that's just the DRLs running. That's just how bright it is. To this. So as you can see, like, the light in there is not on. It's just that bright over there. I think I like the color. I don't know, might adjust it. Huge difference. All right, so I'm gonna get the other side knocked out and then we'll be all done with this. All right, got the lights in. Hopefully everything works as it should. Let's see. Nice, so much better. Like I said, looks like the bulbs are on, but that's all DRL right there. So much brighter, so much better. Let's move on to the next project. One of the first mods I actually bought for this car was new mirror caps, as you can see there. I'm gonna go ahead and swap out the old one for the new. Try it out for a bit, see how I like it. So I hesitated to put these on at first because the fitment's not like 100%, it's right at like 90, but I might rock it for a bit and see what I think. And if not, we'll just swap it back, but let's go ahead and swap these out. Low key, it makes a huge difference. The old crusty one is off. I like the polish on the black, the shine on that instead of the matte. I actually think these are wrapped, so I'll have to take a closer look at those, but I'm feeling that. So we'll go ahead and get the other mirror thrown on. Step back and enjoy. All right, guys, so next up is a big one. We're gonna be throwing an exhaust on the car. The car already has a catless downpipe, so she makes good sound, as you can hear here on the cold start. Not too crazy on the revs. I don't want to get the car too hot. So I revved it up to about 2K, but I think you'll be able to hear a little bit of a difference. And it took me a bit to figure out what exhaust I wanted to go with on this car. I hope I made the right choice. We're about to find out, but I know it's gonna be loud. I know it's gonna be spicy. Let me just go ahead and show you guys what I got. I already got the catless downpipe on the car, so just need to finish it off with this piece here. I ended up going with the Burke race exhaust. I'll link it below, but it's a stainless steel piece, 3-inch. A lot of the exhaust I hear on the N54, they sound kind of like 350Z-ish, not a fan. So I think that little crossover tube there helps like smooth out the sound a bit. So we'll get a nice loud sound, but it should be nice and smooth. Maybe not like 2JRB smooth, but in the vicinity. But eventually I would love to go full titanium exhaust on this car, but I don't think anybody makes them, so it's gonna have to be a custom piece. So we'll get there one day, but for now, this will definitely do the trick. All right, got the stock one off. As you can see, huge difference. I'd say at least a 20-pound difference. I'm looking forward to hearing this thing. All right, guys, the wind kind of sucks today, but DRL's looking good. And I'm like pointing in direct sunlight, so they're not really gonna like be 100%, but definitely see them in there. The new mirror caps look fantastic. Can't believe I waited so long to throw these on. Super hyped on those. The look of the exhaust hadn't changed much, but sounds good. I'm gonna see if I can get you guys a sound clip real quick. All right, guys, car's all wrapped up. Hope you guys like this one. Got some more mods on the way. Stick around. Remember, God loves you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.